Hello everybody, my name is Peter and today I will explain the technical solution we propose for improving the power factor of the condominium, as well as the main benefits of this correction. At first, I gave the idea of having a better power factor, and today in the country we live in, having a lower power factor may result in many difficulties, such as having to pay extra and having your own equipment damaged. So first, the system originally had a power factor of 73%, which indicates a strong inductive behavior caused by equipment such as motors, transformers, and lighting systems. This inductive load increases the reactive power, or Q, known in the formula, and causes the current of lag behind the voltage. To solve this issue, we calculated the amount of reactive power that needs to be compensated in order to reach a target power factor of 0.93 or 93%. The same way we talked about earlier, having a power factor higher means you use more electricity or use the same amount of electricity for more amount of work for your machines and transformers too, as such things as motors too can be highly compensated for such a number, right? Having 73% of a power factor is pretty low. It's pretty low, and in this country is sanctioned to do so. So using the power triangle relationships and the formulas involving tangent of the phase angle, we determined that require a reactive compensation. This value represents how much capacitive power must be added to counteract the inductive component. Based on these calculations, we propose installing a capacitor bank connected in parallel with electrical system. And this is the standard and most effective method for power factor correction. And the capacitor bank supplies reactive power with the opposite sign, which reduces the phase angle, decreases the lag between current and voltage, and brings the power factor closer to unity. As we were talking, we figured out that the angles and the different phases we find in the calculations reveal a lot about our current situation. Talking about angles and talking about the counteracting the inductive components is something that needs to be done in a higher level in our country. And having more power or having more work with less power means a lot of progress, and we are aiming at that of sorts. So now the benefits of this correction are significant. First of all, the total current flowing through the conductors is reduced. This is highly important, and the electrical losses caused by the Joule's effect decrease. The transformers and the distribution system recover usable capacity, and voltage levels become more stable. You don't want your voltage to have big spikes and lower spikes. That is not convenient at all. You want something stable, and you want something that could be measured on a good way. Having something more stable means your equipment will be safer, and the electricity and the power you generate will be in a better hands, right? So in the first place, having the power factor move from 73 to 93 is something highly valuable for a lot of reasons. And more importantly, the condominium we're talking about avoids additional charges or penalties for operating with low power factor, something we talked about earlier. In short, improving the power factor from 73% to 93% makes the installation more efficient, more reliable, and more economical. This is something completely true. Some things you do, like using your own power, electric power, in such a way, makes it way easier and way more economical, if you want to call it like that. It's something more stable at all, and having more stability on electricity or any power source is something that you really want, so your installation and the whole place runs correctly. And the project showed us how mathematical tools such as trigonometry, complex numbers, and the power triangle are essential for designing safe and energy efficient electrical systems. Well, that's pretty much it. Well, we now know that trigonometry can help us in many ways in electrical power systems and make the whole thing more efficient. I hope this video was helpful. I hope this clears up a lot of things. My name is Olcese, and thank you very much for watching.